My name is Indigo. I'm a professional belly dancer. I teach and I perform here in Western Washington. And I just want to take a quick moment to, we're going to do figure eights, to do a tutorial with figure eights parallel to the floor. So I think we'll go both directions and we'll add a few little variations, maybe a little traveling or stepping, how to move with them. But definitely what I want is this plane here. So I believe this is horizontal, parallel to the floor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work to keep our hips parallel to the floor. So make sure you can see my hips. Now me, myself, I really like to do mine big. Mine are very influenced by the legendary dancer Delilah. And so we're gonna bend our knees. I'm gonna keep, and this, again, this is one version of how to do them. There's different ways to do so many things, of course, right? But this is, you know, how my own personal preference. So we're gonna bend those knees. I want you to come into a nice deep knee bend, a good deep knee bend. Like, let's make those quads work, right? We're gonna twist. This is my right hip. If you're following me, your left hip. Okay, so if you're mirroring me, it's your left, it's my right. So I twist my right hip forward. I'm gonna scoop it around, scoop it back, and then that action of twisting that hip back at the same time, I'm gonna twist this front hip forward, come forward, scoop it around, and back. So twist forward, scoop around, keep it parallel to the floor, and back. Twist my left hip, your right, forward, around, and back. Now, of course, part of that beauty with belly dance, we're gonna work without getting too crazy about it, right? To keep the upper body, the chest, the rib cage open to the front, which is our current audience. So twist, loop it around, bring it back. Twist, loop it around. I'm gonna step back. You can see what my feet are doing. So my feet, and I just let my feet go, right? So I'm really working this from the hips. Twist it forward, loop it around, back. Do engage the low abdominals. Think pull the belly button back to the spine. I'm gonna actually turn to the side so you can see what it looks like from the side. And I'm gonna turn back so you can see what it looks like from behind. Twist forward, loop it around, back. Twist forward, loop around, back. Twist forward, loop around, back. Nice and big. I like to make mine big. Again, these are very Delilah influenced, so I really ground my feet into the earth when I do these. Good, all right, and now let's go ahead and take that same movement, except we're gonna do it the reverse direction, backwards. So it's gonna go back, back, so twist the hips back, around, forward, twist back, around, forward. I honestly do, either put a figure eight on its side here, or an infinity symbol on its side, and visualize that's what your hips are gonna do. It's gonna take a little bit of time for the hips to, the strength and the flexibility. So just know it's gonna take time, but just play with it. All right, again, starting facing forward, and I'll do all directions. I'm gonna start with my right hip. Again, knees are deeply bent. Cannot emphasize enough how deep, look at that nice knee bend, right? Okay, I'm gonna take my right hip, I'm gonna twist it back. Now loop it around, keeping those hips parallel to the floor, bring it forward. I like to really exaggerate the size of these, so make big hips. That's what I'm doing here with this, okay? Left hip goes back, loops around and forward. Twist it back, loop it around and forward. Twist back, loop around, big loop and forward. Twist back, big loop around and forward. Keep going. Now again, aiming without getting crazy or rigid or stiff, but aiming to keep the chest, the heart, this part of the body open to our front. Okay, twist back, loop around forward, twist back, loop around forward. I'm gonna turn to the side. You can see what I'm doing from the side here. I try. Twist back, loop around forward, low abdominals engage, pull that belly button back to the spine. I always have to remind myself of that. Okay, same thing here, left, back, loops around forward, back, loop around forward. See how I'm really keeping my knees so deeply bent this entire time. This is a knee bent movement for me. Keep going. All right. Nice job. I'm just gonna turn the music on and just maybe improv dance just a little bit with those. Okay. So I'm just gonna add a little shimmy on. Keep going, keep going. Just gonna... So what I'm doing now is just adding shimmy with that figure 8 that's going back. And now I'm doing that figure 8 forward. Maybe a little tempo change. Vary the tempo. I just like to imagine I got big hips when I do this. All right, nice job. Maybe you go slow and gentle. Or maybe you can always add a little hip lift and drop, which is a whole other world. Throw shimmy back on. All right, nice job. Okay, nice job. So as I said, my name's Indigo. I'm here in Western Washington, professional belly dancer. I teach and I perform. My website's indigodance.net. You're on the YouTube channel, Belly Dance and Yoga with Indigo. I host a really awesome belly dance retreat in August, kind of in middle of Washington State, and that's Emerald Sanctuary Belly Dance Retreat, or emeraldsanctuaryretreat.org. And my Patreon is same name as this YouTube channel, Belly Dance and Yoga with Indigo. All right, hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for playing along. Bye.